I am so glad I missed the bullet on Fallout 76. This has been a hot mess. Fallout 76 is one of the biggest failures in gaming history, and I feel like that would be an understatement just saying that. And being a Fallout fan, the only Fallout game, I'm gonna be straight up, the only Fallout game, my first Fallout game was Fallout 4. Now, a lot of people consider that game to be questionable and to be, just flat out trash. Personally, I love it. It's one of the few story driven games that I could replay the story again and again and not get bored of. And I think the only other game like that would be Grand Theft Auto for me, where I could just replay the story and not get bored of. But Fallout 76 has hit new lows for the gaming industry, and I'm pretty sure you've seen hundreds if not thousands of videos talking about how trash Fallout 76 is, yada yada yada. But I had to go over it because I have a connection with the Fallout franchise myself, and I was eagerly awaiting Fallout 76. I remember when the trailer first dropped, I did get hyped for it. When they first mentioned that it was going to have an online element to it, and what I immediately had in my head about what that would entail, I got excited for it. And as you know, as time went on, all your preconceptions about this game immediately changed. I thought Fallout 76 was honestly just going to be Fallout 4 with an online element where other online players could enter your world and interact with your settlements, interact with you, and that was not the case. You can build settlements and they'll disappear. It's glitches galore. Some of these enemies are just like rewashed enemies, from other Bethesda games. People have been finding coding and names and different name data that indicates that these were just reskins from other Bethesda properties. Not only that, but there's a brewing lawsuit, a class action lawsuit brewing against Bethesda over Fallout 76. Not only that, Fallout 76 sales are in the crapper, to say the very least. Like, this game has been a spectacular failure. You got reviewers, you got the typical shield reviewers that will give a company like Bethesda good reviews for the right price. They say they can't do it. They won't go that low. These game reviewers that will get paid for good reviews, they even said nope, can't do it. Man, I can't believe it. Like, Fallout 76 for me messed up when they said that they would not have any NPCs, because one of the favorite parts about Fallout 4 for me were the interesting characters. You got Nick Valentine, Paladin Dance, Piper, Kate, Curie. Like, oh man, a lot of these characters pretty much made Fallout 4 for me, and interacting with them and having their interesting little side missions and different stuff like that is a lot of what made the game fun for me and really made me want to complete every nook and cranny of Fallout 4. Besides just the gameplay, dropping nukes on people, doing all that different stuff, building up settlements and running your own little world. But Fallout 76 lost a lot of that, and needless to say, it was honestly just a cash grab. Like, this was like a multiplayer mod gone wrong, to say the least. And I'm just disappointed in it. Not only that, but then even the pre-order incentives. I've heard that there was some kind of satchel bag that was going to be given out that ended up being a trashy trash bag that people got, and people complained about it. And then you have terrible employees crapping on them for complaining about it, and then Bethesda have to crap on those employees for their actions. Like, wow. And it just seems like every day, every week, there's a new bit of bad news behind Fallout 76. I just don't know how Bethesda is going to recoup from this, and it's sadly another AAA failure in the year of AAA failures. Fallout 76 will live on in infamy as one of the worst games ever. I don't even think I have to say worst Fallout games ever. Worst games ever for how they treated the community, how they tried to reuse assets, how they tried to cut corners with pre-order incentives, how they responded to fans, you know, who actually had viable complaints about the game. Hold up, did I mention the fact that they offered refunds? They actually did the right thing, offered refunds, and then chose to renege on those refunds the next day. I don't know what is going on in Bethesda, but it's time to stop. You guys are going to have to do so much making up if you want any future game to be even minutely successful. I feel like this is definitely gonna, I mean, we might not see a Fallout 5. And that hurts me because I would love to see a new Fallout game. I would love to see some more death claws. I would love to see some more interesting power armor. I would love to see the universe of Fallout 4 or the Fallout franchise develop. But after Fallout 76, I just don't think that's going to be the case. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. How big of a failure was Fallout 76 for you? Hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.